Alrighty, folks. Whoa. Why is that? Alrighty, folks. Knucks are getting bumped for this final, Pro-Am final here. Moneyball 2024. Coming from the winner's side on the right-hand side, Brandon Muñoz and his partner, Heather Voss, at nets. On the left-hand side, coming from the elimination side, that is James Castillo at front, Tim Hart at nets. 2 out of 3, win by 2 in the third. It is a double elimination bracket, so James and Tim have to play pretty lights out, win 2 sets.
Fun fact, little tidbit of information about a couple players on this table.
Yeah.
James Castillo, a.k.a. Sparky. I need to start saying his name right. Castillo is how he says it. And that is verified on an episode of My Greatest. So James Castillo, a.k.a. Sparky, and Brandon Muñoz played open singles earlier. And Sparky won. Sparky's a giant killer. I've seen him beat Tony Spraderman. I've seen him beat all the big players, all the big dogs. And this weekend he beat the biggest, or one of the biggest of dogs. Figuratively speaking.
Did you? I didn't see it. Did
I didn't see it. No, I was dropping that thing on a few players myself.
Yeah, and I was myself busy, otherwise confused. Yeah.
Sparky's having a banger of a weekend.
Yeah.
He's good anyways. He's usually good. And this weekend he's playing particularly good against a field that has a handful of top players. 2 in particular, Ryan and Brandon. And then, of course, Robbie Hayes is here. Jeff Pipkin Jr. is here. There's a couple of players here, Sparky also being one of those, who's a really good player. And I actually think, for my money, I think Sparky's the third best player here, behind Ryan and Brandon.
Over Trevor?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, not historically speaking, obviously, but like this weekend, if I see them play, I'm talking like now, in the moment.
Yeah.
Like if they play each other right now, I think Trevor's prime is in the past. And I think Sparky, I mean, we've talked about it before. Trevor is it's not the most inspired player. Like he just shows up and plays foosball. He's not, if he wins or loses, he's not losing sleep over it.
Yeah, which is probably his problem.
Yeah. And Sparky, you still hear him hollering. Yeah. I think Trevor at his peak is considerably better than Sparky. I just don't think his peak is here.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
That's fair, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that peak 20 years ago, I mean, he's had moments since then, but, yeah, back when he was, say 10 back in my days and move on. But, yeah, he's good. But right now, Muñoz been in control. Castillo, though, goes back there to show a little post defense.
Yeah. And he gave me some pointers about blocking Brandon.
That's fun.
Yeah. And I don't know that it, A, will work for me, or B, if I'm even remembering it right. But I do know that I mean, part of beating someone in singles is blocking them well. And he is D'ing up Muñoz quite nicely here. Brandon 0 for his last 2 against Sparky. Brandon's sporting a new hairdo this weekend, he said. I don't know if it's brand new, or Brandon new. I asked him where his Foos gear hat was, and he motioned to his hair. Like, look at this. Would you put a hat on this?
That's why I wear visors.
Pretty snazzy. Little 5-bar cam action here. You see Brandon there frustrated. Gets a 4th shot here against. Oh, they switch back. Yeah. They're switching sides.
Game number 1 goes to Muñoz and Voss. They need one more for the championship.
This is where it'd be really good to like. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm looking at some stats here. I mean, if you're passing and you're shooting and you're scoring in that range, and you're winning, 71% clearing. Golly.
I need to start finding all the different ways to say how important that is. She had that one shot on goal that had a chance to go in. That had some stank on it rolling up the table there.
So the single most important stat in doubles is clearing percentage.
Oh, I don't limit that to doubles. I think in singles or doubles, you show me the team who's clearing the ball from the back, I'll show you the team who's winning. And it's often it's true often enough that I accept the random occurrences where people say, "Oh, actually, you know."
Yeah.
I would say it's in the neighborhood of, well, put it this way. Show me 10 random matches. You pick the one where it's an exception. Give me the other 9. You'll lose that bet every time. You clear the ball, you win. You don't clear the ball, you don't win. So that doesn't mean if you get on the table and clear the ball that you have to do all the rest of the stuff still. Look at Brandon taking a peek at the numbers here.
Yeah. Just have him look-see.
Yeah.
Give him that. That's really cool.
Yep. I remember the first time that I did stats. Is there a way to keep it up over here? Say again?
If we take it down, I can bring it for you.
Okay,
The
yeah.
other
Okay, so then the coding is different than the source that I was. That idea. Okay, I get it now. The idea was implemented a little bit differently than I understood. The first time I saw a top player really care about the stats was Blake Robertson. And when I very, very first started doing them, that was probably 7 years ago now. 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And I thought he was just, oh, this is neat, a new toy, And that by the way, that fits Blake's personality. Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like that's and Brandon has a similar vibe, by the way. Oh, cool. Which I like. And I say that as a compliment. And so I didn't really put a whole lot into it at first, and then he started asking questions like, what is it? What do you count as a clear? Like, what does this mean, or what's a rebound, or this, that, and the other? And then I was like, oh, you're like into this. What's? I don't know about this. So far away.
You went too far back?
Yeah. You want me to come back with you?
No.
Okay.
Here, let me get back up here.
Yeah. It does feel like a bit of an Uber situation.
How about this?
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause at least I got the periphery.
Okay.
But yeah, Blake would have those conversations with me, and this is cool. So this, like, you can actually use this at a high level. And who knows what Brandon was thinking there when he was looking at the stats between games, but it was more than 0. Ouch.
Three, 2. Banks are open. Rattles in. 3-3. Castillo back up front.
Oh. That's what it is. Sparky could, I was just about to say, even though he's just a little past that big dot, he can bring that all the way over and hit that square pull side very fast, very smooth. So don't let that set fool you. He can hit the whole goal from there.
Looking pull kick bank, perhaps. Nope, down the middle. But still.
Table rocking down there.
Yeah, woo.
And yeah, Muñoz letting him know, hey, take it down a notch.
Sparky again.
Nice grab.
Reeled in. Muñoz. It is championship point for Brandon Muñoz and Heather Voss. But James says no, we're going to go to a third game.
Switch it back.
What are we looking at here, Clay?
Well, I think, can we look at just the game 2 stats?
Oh,
Yeah, Sparky didn't miss anything. It's 3 for 3. He only got the ball 3 times. That's all he needed. We can get the middle one up there too. Had one from the back. Oh, they're switched. They changed sides after that game. Player sides.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Never mind. There we go.
So yeah, they had a break. They had a shot from the 2 bar there, and of course Sparky going 3 for 3. Not a lot of defense in that game. Not a lot of possessions. That was a pretty bam, 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 especially for 9 balls. I mean, they went to game ball at 4-4. A lot of passing, scoring, passing, scoring, passing, scoring. So even at 50% passing and 60% shooting, you lose because they didn't miss anything on the other side. Cool. We do back to the match stats. No, the whole match stats. Yeah. When they come back to the table, I don't know where Brandon and Heather went. You get 90 seconds between games. You might as well use them all. And, we're going to use 30 seconds right here.
Foosgear.com is a one-stop shop for everything foosball. You get the guaranteed lowest price on professional-grade Tornado foosball tables. Whether you're looking for a coin-op table for your bar or business, or a home model table for your family and friends, Tornado tables are built to last and made right here in the USA. Looking for cool foosball gear? Foosgear got you covered with t-shirts, merchandise, and accessories to complete your foosball addiction. Play like a pro at foosgear.com.
third game underway now. Brandon Muñoz, Heather Voss on the right-hand side, James Castillo, Tim Hart on the left. Slip, slap, bloom. Switch, Castillo up front. Muñoz and Voss have king seat here in this Pro-Am.
Watch this table shaking when Brandon gets it on his 3 bar, especially on this close-up. Not as bad as it was previously. All weekend we've had quite a bit of movement on table 1. You see Brandon there jamming the wall again. He's trying to be nice about it, saying take it down a notch. But at some point you got to either get it fixed or play with it or get a ref or do something else. I mean, it's game 3. I'd probably rip the rod out, start swinging it. You know, I'm not a good example of what to do though. That's
Oh, Highlander over your head. It's funny. Muñoz, 3 attempts in a row now blocked. 4th attempt incoming.
Tap middle.
Yes, he says to you, Clay. He must have been hearing you. 3-0.
Yeah. So looking at the game 3 stats. Already. Well, that was a quick timeout there. And that's Sparky stepping it up a notch with a left hook there. I think if you're going to call a timeout there, take the whole 30 seconds and maybe an extra few seconds after that. This is just a bloodbath on table 1 right now.
Yes, it is.
Somebody woke the monster. What's the phrase? Woke the dragon?
Woke the dragon, poke the bear.
Poke the bear.
Yeah. Tickle me Elmo. It is 4-0. Championship point for Muñoz and Voss. Be careful where you go down that hole.
That's a risky play. Look at Muñoz there. He's just gobble.
Yes.
He's on his mind.
There he is. Championship point. Rollover position. Not taking much time. Buries that, and there you have it. In 3 games, James Castillo, Tim Hart defeated by Brandon Muñoz and Heather Voss, who are your Pro-Am champions.